Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you're leading operations at a major industrial firm right now, you already know the stakes for modernizing your business have literally never been higher. So today, we're going to map out a truly visionary roadmap to help you make that leap into the future of your operations. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this by asking a few really critical questions. Are you a leader in your industry looking to make the leap into Industry 4.0? Do you want to integrate IoT, over-the-air updates, and smart technology directly into your operation? Or, hey, maybe you're looking to transition from expensive, off-the-shelf PLCs to custom-designed PCBs so you can drastically lower your manufacturing costs at scale. Look, these are not just industry buzzwords anymore. These are the actual, tangible levers of modern industrial dominance.
But here is the massive roadblock we see most leaders hit. Technology is moving incredibly fast, right? You have these massive technological challenges and these totally disruptive ideas, but you don't have a dedicated internal R&D team capable of actually executing them. And honestly, you simply don't know where to start without completely distracting from your core business. Building a multidisciplinary engineering team from scratch isn't just painfully slow, it's practically a financial black hole. It is the ultimate bottleneck.
Well, that is exactly what PID Electronics specializes in. They don't just sell you parts or act like a standard run-of-the-mill vendor. They become your dedicated, agile research and development partner. Their entire mission, really their whole architectural philosophy, is to absorb absolutely all of that technical complexity. They take it all on so that you can focus entirely on your business, growing your margins and dominating your market. They're essentially the orchestrator that brings your most complex visions to life.
So how did they actually pull this off? Well, it's all about housing a true multidisciplinary arsenal right under one roof. We are talking about total seamless integration here. First, they handle intelligent contract manufacturing, so moving rapidly from 3D prototypes to massive plastic injection and full box builds. Second, they literally design smart manufacturing floors, complete with cutting-edge robotic cells and automated vision systems. And third, which is absolutely crucial, they build the digital and AI ecosystem, connecting your hardware directly to the cloud. They harmonize the electronics, the mechanics, the software, and the AI, precisely so you don't have to go out and manage a dozen different contractors.
A perfect example of this digital intelligence layer is their proprietary software, Kinel. Kinel basically digitizes and optimizes your manufacturing processes by centralizing all your production data to calculate OEE, or overall equipment effectiveness. And what makes Kinel so incredible is that it's entirely non-invasive. It connects to your PLCs and sends real-time predictive analytics to a super secure AWS cloud infrastructure. But here is the real kicker for any CEO listening. It does all of this without even needing your plant's internal internet. No kidding. That means absolutely zero friction with your IT department. It's deployable in less than 2 weeks, instantly bridging that massive gap between raw hardware and high-level strategic business decisions.
Now, what's really interesting is seeing this actually play out in the real world. Just to give you one example of what this team can do, look at their recent success in the fracking industry. Talk about a highly demanding environment. A sand logistics giant came to them with a truly monumental challenge. They basically said, look, we want to transition from being a company that merely stores sand to becoming the comprehensive supplier that doses the material directly into the mixing tub in a 100% automated way. Absolute precision, total reliability. They essentially needed a direct-to-frac system that completely outperformed everything else on the market.
Now, in the heavy industrial world, building a custom mechatronics solution of this scale from scratch usually takes up to 5 agonizing years. It's a huge undertaking, but because PID operates as an agile extension of their clients' R&D, utilizing Scrum and design thinking, they took this from a raw idea to working physical prototypes in just 6 months. By month 9, they were running alpha stage field validations. We're talking moving hundreds of thousands of pounds of actual sand. And by month 12, this system was completely mature and go-live ready for continuous operation out in the oil wells. From zero to reality in 12 months. That is just unprecedented speed.
Let's move to how this actually built, because to achieve this in record time, PID had to engineer a custom technology stack completely from the ground up. Step 1 was hydraulic reengineering, utilizing these highly precise 010V proportional analog valves from microscopic adjustments and instant safety closures. Step 2 was the buy-in, integrating custom boards with a powerful Siemens S7-1200 PLC, which processes complex statistical algorithms in mere milliseconds. And step 3 was total IoT connectivity. They used XB radios for zero-latency remote control and MQTT telemetry via AWS. They literally put control of this entire massive operation right into the palm of an operator's hand via a simple Android app.
Bringing all of that together, the mechanics, the firmware, the IoT, led to some frankly staggering operational data. I want you to focus on this figure for a second. 265,600. This new system continuously and perfectly injected over 265,600 pounds of silica sand. But it wasn't just about moving massive volume. The system achieved a perfect mass balance. It autonomously adjusted itself to keep the dosing tub completely stable at exactly 60% capacity, all without a single drop of human intervention.
But what happens when things get chaotic out in the field? What if there's a massive sudden jump in demand? Well, the system's custom brain proved its implacable response speed. It was able to absorb the physical delay of a massive conveyor belt and reach 90% of a completely new operational target in exactly 11 seconds. 11 seconds! That is a shocking feat of engineering agility. And from that moment on, it just self-adjusts using micropulses of 100 milliseconds to maintain a razor-thin error margin of just plus or minus 5%. It's industrial agility at its absolute finest.
And this brilliantly illustrates what PID calls the golden factor. See, they didn't just build a big machine, they mastered the actual physics of the operation. Their mechanical design and custom algorithms achieve perfect laminar flow, dispensing a strict mathematical constant of roughly 1,060 pounds per minute for every single inch of opening. Because of this monumental, one-year leap in custom technology, that logistics giant completely left their competitors in the dust. In fact, this agile innovation helped them secure historic contracts with the world's most profitable oil company.
So the crucial point here is that this fracking triumph is really just one of many success stories. PID Electronics isn't just another Industry 4.0 vendor trying to sell you a product, they are your technological orchestrator. They absorb the complex hardware, the custom software, the IoT, and the AI precisely so you don't have to worry about it. Their philosophy is simple, it's incredibly powerful, and it is built entirely for scale. You dominate the market today, PID Electronics builds the Agile technology so you can keep dominating tomorrow.
Which brings us right back to you. Do you have a project in mind right now? A massive vision that is ready to be engineered into reality? If you know your operations need these advanced technologies to survive and thrive, and if you are looking for a trusted partner who is genuinely interested in growing together with you, let's talk. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I'll leave you with this one final thought. The future of Industry 4.0 is already being built by your competitors. So, will you be the one leading the charge, or will you be left playing catch-up? Let's engineer your vision into reality.